We are live, all right? And topic of discussion right now is who's the greatest, right? Who's the greatest to ever step into the octagon, in my humble opinion. All right, I'm over here looking at, I'm on a website called Tapology, very credible source. They have their own, you know, list of what they thought was the greatest fighters to ever touch the octagon. And I'm looking at it right now. Don't agree with it, you know what I mean? But they do have a good list here. They do have a good list, and let me start with what they have. They have number one, uh, George Rush St. Pierre. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. I mean, he had an amazing run, right? From the top of my head, I mean, he was undefeated all the way up until he fought the champion, which was Matt Hughes at the time. He fell short to Matt Hughes, a little bit too much respect. Ended up losing in the first round, I believe, by armbar. Um, he ends up coming back, beating a few people. I believe even beat BJ Penn, which is a legend. And he comes back and demolishes Matt Hughes. He wins the championship belt, the welterweight championship belt. His first defense is against Matt Serra. Matt Serra coming off of the Ultimate Fighter gets the opportunity to fight George St. Pierre. George St. Pierre, uh, underestimated, Matt Serra. Matt Serra comes out and knocks him out. GSP comes back, beats Matt Serra to a pulp. Ends up basically cleaning out the division. And later on, 4 years later, I want to say, he ends up coming back and winning the middleweight division. Winning in the middleweight division, which is pretty awesome. Like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, at least subscribe. If you don't like me so much, then like anyways. But yeah, guys. I mean, terrific career for George St. Pierre. They have him as number one. Do I have someone there at number one? For me, number one will have to be. How you doing? He. How you doing? How you doing? Like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. I appreciate you. How you doing? How you doing? Hi. How you doing? How you doing? Like and subscribe, guys. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. How y'all doing, people? How you doing? Hopefully y'all having a good one. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the like. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and like. I appreciate y'all. How you doing, Chris? How you doing, Chris? How you doing, Chris? How you doing, everybody? Where am I from? Where am I from? I'm from right now. I'm in Florida. I'm in Florida right now. What's up with y'all? What's going on with y'all? How you doing? Like and subscribe, guys. How you doing, Ava? Hi. Gonzalez. Ava Gonzalez. How you doing, Ava Gonzalez? Bless you. Hopefully you're doing good. Chris, do you play Fortnite? Nope, I do not play Fortnite. I do not play that. Hello, Golden Wolf. What's up? What's up, Golden Wolf? Thank you for the hello. All right, he says John Jones, GSP Silva could see arguments for Cormier being top five. Further was a can crusher. Mighty Mouse didn't have fierce competitors. Maybe Royce Gracie. Shit. Eventually, Alex Pereira even. That's a good one, man. Hey, I like your comeback. That's a good rebuttal. I appreciate that. Like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I happen to agree with you. Yeah, John Jones, GSP, Silva. Yeah, good ones on the top. Good ones on the top. I'm a I'm a football player. Chris Cox, that's what's up, man. I used to be a football player back in the day when I was in Pee Wee football. You know what I mean? I was in Pee Wee football. I was in junior midget. I know that's not what they call it anymore due to the name. What team? Hello, bro. What's up, Eric? What's up with you? How you doing, Eric? How you doing? Just my opinion. Hey, I like your opinion, man. I like your opinion. What team? I'm on. I'm on the NFL. What? Chris Cox? Chris Cox. Hold on a second. You're in the NFL? You're saying? Let me look you up real fast. If you're really in the NFL. And no, I'm not in the. I definitely wasn't in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? The heck. Say pizza, then flip a coin. No, I'm definitely not saying that. All right, Chris Cox, football player, football. Let's see. Let's see. Chris Cox. Chris Cox. Are you a linebacker? How you doing, anime edits? Eric, Eric is like, yeah. He's not a. Come on, Chris Cox, really? I'm doing great, anime edits. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Like and subscribe, guys. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. All right. But going back to the topic at hand, before Chris Cox got on here, hey, Chris Cox, congratulations. You're a football player. That's awesome. What team you play for, man? Um, all right. I'm gonna give you a little bit of my number one. Number one will have to be. It have to be John Jones. Number one has to be John Jones, just because of what he's been able to do. The guy hasn't lost. He hasn't lost anywhere really. Um, his only loss is a no contest. That he actually lost against Matt Hamill, but that's not a loss in my book. You know what I'm saying? I have to go to bed. All right, Chris Cox, you go to bed, man. You have a good one. Sleep well, Cox. That's what Eric said. That's what Eric said. Hey guys, like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. I need you guys to help me build this channel, please. Darn it, my pen just fell. All right, so I give John Jones the heads up for number one in my pick. Thank you, Chris Cox. I appreciate it. Yeah, I give it to John Jones. He's my number one pick as number one right now, just because he hasn't been able to. Nobody has been able to beat him. And if you're undefeated and your only loss is a no contest against Matt Hamill, have a good one, Chris. Yeah, number one, John Jones. All right, if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Number two. All right, we're gonna go down to number two. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, it has to be Anderson Silva. It has to be Anderson Silva. First time here, bro. All right, that's what's up, Eric. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you and welcome to the channel. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for being here for the first time. Love and respect. You feel me? So like and subscribe, man. It goes a long way. Thank you so much. My number two will have to be Anderson Silva, and I'll tell you why Anderson Silva. Because nobody did it like Anderson Silva. It's sort of like how people be like, nobody has done it like Michael Jordan. Nobody flew through the air and could do his acrobatics through the air like Michael Jordan did or can. Like and subscribe, guys. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. Look, Anderson Silva for MMA, he's that guy. Nobody was doing it like Anderson Silva at that time. He was so influential. Nobody was throwing front kicks to the face prior to him doing it. Okay? The guy revolutionized what stand-up striking was and what it consisted of. Thank you, man. I appreciate the like and I appreciate the subscription. Thank you, guys. It goes a long way. It really does. It helps the algorithm. It helps the channel. I'm trying to build this channel up from the ground. You already know how it is. Got to grind, got to hustle every day. But, yeah, nobody was doing it like Anderson Silva. Anderson Silva is and was the Michael Jordan of MMA. The guy has spectacular knockouts. Okay, spectacular matches too, where it had you on the edge of your seat. You know what I mean? Where you thought he was gonna lose, and in the last seconds of a fight, he ends up pulling it off. Darren Bone Crusher Yamamoto, Jake Shields in the Scrap Pack. Jake Shields in the Scrap Pack. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a cool team. I remember back in the day when it used to be, teams. I remember the Lions Den with Ken Shamrock and all of them. Vitor Belfort's first UFC fight. Wow, Vitor Belfort's first UFC fight. That's a long time ago. You know what I mean? I remember Vitor Belfort, I believe, lost against Tito Ortiz, um, which I was surprised about because Vitor Belfort was a monster. But that's my number 2 is Anderson Silva. All right, nobody was doing it quite like him. All right, when he was at his prime, there was nobody that was doing it like him. The guy was spectacular. Every time there was an Anderson Silva pay-per-view, you wanted to watch that card. You didn't care about anything else but that main card with Anderson Silva. Like and subscribe, guys, if you're new to the channel. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. My number 3. All right, my number 3. I have John Jones as number 1. And number 2 is Anderson Silva. And number 3 will have to be George St. Pierre. It has to be GSP. And the reason why I say it has to be GSP is because the guy went through a murderer's row in the welterweight division. All right, and he also revolutionized what and how stand-up striking would look. I mean, the Superman punch was just phenomenal. Okay, he did some things that were just crazy. The spinning back kick, that was phenomenal. I mean, the guy he was basically the really the first mixed martial artist. Where he mixed up, he mixed up everything really, really well. Whether it was boxing, whether it was karate, or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or wrestling, he just mixed it up. He just mixed it up really, really well. And nobody had an answer for that double leg takedown. Nobody. George St. Pierre was able to do some amazing things. All right, moving on from number 3, we're going to number 4. All right, number 4. Number 4 right now, for the top of my head. Like and subscribe, guys, if you're new to the channel. Please like and subscribe. It helps the algorithm. It helps the channel. Thank you so much. My number 4 will have to be Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson. All right. The reason why I say Demetrious Johnson is because, come on, look at how many title defenses he has. A lot of people like to say, well, he didn't have, enough competition in that division. Well, that's not his fault. He fought what the competition had, and the competition was unable to beat Demetrious Johnson. All right, that guy is phenomenal. Every one of his fights, he basically came out without a scratch. That's hard to do. That is hard to do. All right. Even Anderson Silva, even John Jones, who I have as number 1, he came out of those fights beat up sometimes. But most of the fights with Demetrious Johnson, he was unscathed. The guy was just an animal. He'll take you down from the back, toss you in the air, grab an armbar at the same time. Some amazing stuff. So that's my number 4. So my number 1 is John Jones. My number 2 is Anderson Silva. My number 3 is GSP. My number 4 is Demetrious Johnson. And my number 5. My number 5, from the top of my head right now. Ooh. Greatest of all time. Man, that's when it gets tough. After number five, you know what I mean? I mean, after number four. After number four, it gets really, really, really tough, man. But if I had to choose, if I had to choose a number five right now from the top of my head, I want to say Khabib Nurmagomedov. I do want to say Khabib, but it's just when you look at his record and you read off some of the fighters that he's fought, it's just not really up to par with the other guys that I've mentioned. And then when you look at how he won the belt, I believe he won the belt from El Quinta. You know, no disrespect to El Quinta, but you know what I mean? Do I have to say much? So I give it to Fedor. I give it to Fedor. My number five will be Fedor. What's up, Eddie Spaghetti? How you doing, Eddie Spaghetti? Yeah, I give it to Fedor, man. So my number, here's my top five UFC fighters. All right, we went down the line. All right, I wanted to do this video real fast just because a lot of people always ask me who's my top fighters. So here we go. Number one, John Jones. Number two, Anderson Silva. Number three, GSP, George St. Pierre. Number four, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson. And my number five is Fedor Emelianenko. Has to be. I'm doing good, Eddie Spaghetti. I can't complain, man. I really can't complain. You know what I mean? I'm glad you're okay. Everybody, if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. Thank y'all so much. So that's my top five UFC MMA fighters to ever step into the octagon or ring. Thank you, Eddie Spaghetti. I appreciate it. I think that's a tough list. You know what I mean? I think that's a tough list. You know what I mean? You could put a lot other people right there on that fifth slot. You know what I mean? But I mean, it gets iffy, right? You know, you got Daniel Cormier, you got Alexander Volkanovski, you got Jose Aldo, you got a ton of fighters that you could put in that slot. You know, you got Henry Cejudo, you got Randy Couture, you got Dominic Cruz. Who else on the top of my head? I'm naming a lot of guys. You could put Nunes if you like, BJ Penn if you like. Look, my favorite fighter, this is totally different from what I think is top five best fighters of all time, but my favorite fighter is BJ Penn. That's my favorite fighter of all time is BJ Penn. I just loved his style. I love that he was, you know, the smaller guys, more agile guy. You know, he uses Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu really well. So to me, BJ Penn is my favorite fighter. But does he break my top five of greatest fighters of all time? No. He doesn't, but he's my favorite fighter. He was really entertaining to watch. His skills and technical skills with his stand-up and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu was phenomenal. All right? But yeah, those are my top five, guys. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Okay, like. I appreciate you guys. Like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, man, there's a whole bunch of old fights here, old fights that the newer fans don't know about. They don't know about the Chuck Liddell era. They don't know about that. How just amazing that era was. They don't know about that. They don't know about the Tito Ortiz and Ken Shamrock, heat. They don't know about that either, man. You know. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. A lot of people don't like Dana White don't like giving Fedor his flowers, but man, this guy has fought the who's who. This guy has fought the who's who, man. You know what I mean? You got to give him his flowers. You got to give him his credit. The guy comes out and he comes out to bang. I'm gonna stay on here for another 5 minutes and then I'm gonna get off. Thank you everybody for the like. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all so much, man. Yeah, man. Everything has changed when it comes to the UFC and the way they're, planning to promote and market and to promote and market fighters. It's completely different now. You know. I think they're giving it more of a like let their fight, let their fighting style speak for itself type of thing, and then whatever they do with their social media is up to them. And if they watch, they watch. If they don't, they don't. Type of situation. Like and subscribe, guys. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Please like. It helps me build this channel. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my corazon. All right. Thank y'all so much. Like and subscribe. All right. But yeah, I think the UFC is just they have to do something new soon. They have to do something new just because for years now it's been copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. Just the same old type of thing of how to promote and how they, go about their business. I mean, I don't know how many, countdowns and embeddeds I could watch until I'm completely just tired of it. I know to the T when the countdown is gonna come out, when the embeddeds are gonna come out. I've been watching this for so long that it's kind of like, come on now. We got to find out new ways to promote this new wave of fans that are entering the MMA realm and the MMA community. Just because right now we have a lot of bandwagons. Like and subscribe, guys. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. It helps me build the channel, man. Thank you so much. But yeah, guys, you know, uh, the UFC has a little small issue just because they don't have a lot of guys who can talk, good on a microphone. They don't have their Conor McGregors, their Nick Diaz, their Nate Diaz's. They don't have their Rampages. Not even a Chuck Liddell. You know what I mean? They don't have that. They don't have a BJ Penn. You know. Right now, what they have uh, is uh, is Alex Pereira. A person who doesn't really need to talk to promote himself. Sort of like how I'm saying, you let their fighting style speak for itself, sort of like how Anderson Silva did it. Not a lot of people were watching Anderson Silva. Not a lot of people liked Anderson Silva in the beginning, but because of his fighting style and because of the way he went about fighting, people, were intrigued and tuned in, you know? So that's what we got in Alex Pereira. We got, you know, basically Anderson Silva, 2.5 without the grappling because Anderson Silva is a black belt in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, respectively. He has multiple wins by submission. He beat Dan Henderson, which is a tremendous wrestler. He beat him by submission. So, that's basically what the UFC has right now is Alex Pereira, person that they don't really need to promote. His fighting style speaks for itself. He doesn't really need to talk into a microphone. Yeah, he just gives you this dead stare, and that's it. That's all you need. But the UFC is in trouble, man, because they need people who can promote as well, and I think they're falling in the line that they're falling into a place where there's no more of that. I mean, Sean O'Malley just lost to Marab. Marab does his best on his social medias, but he's not no Connor. I'll tell you that much. Like and subscribe, guys. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I appreciate y'all so much. Like as well, please. I'm back. Oh, that's what's up, Chris. That's what's up, Chris. I appreciate you. Yeah, I think the UFC needs to hold a Ultimate Fighter, a good old Ultimate Fighter, and make it multiple divisions. Multiple divisions. You know what I mean? They're lacking at heavyweight. They need to improve at heavyweight. They need to have an Ultimate Fighter for heavyweight division. They need to have a Ultimate Fighter for the bantamweight division, the women's bantamweight division. All right, because there's nothing there. Like I said again, I'm not excited to see Kayla Harrison and Pena fight for their title. That's a waste of time. I don't know who's excited for that. So they need one for heavyweight division. They need another one for the women's bantamweight division. Let me see what else. Hell, hell, throw I would say throw the flyweight division, but it's just like, yeah, like I don't know about that. I don't even know how long the flyweight division is gonna be there. They're in the same spot as the women's bantamweight division. To be honest, just being honest. So yeah, I think that's what they need to do. Heavyweight division, Ultimate Fighter, women's bantamweight division, Ultimate Fighter. I think that'll be perfect. I think that's what they need to do. Bring more excitement to those divisions because right now those divisions are sleeping. They've been KO'd. All right. Any of you guys watch Smack? I'm about to put something on since we at the 30 mark basically. Or we could talk about anything moving forward. Let's see Smack. Let's see some Smack stuff, huh? Let's see this. Let's see this stuff, man. All right. This is one of Dana White's little business ventures. Let me see this. How crazy this is. I just can't understand how they're willing to just sit there and just take a smack. You know what I mean? Like why? Why would you do that to yourself? It makes no sense. It literally makes no sense. I wonder how many people do watch it. They have 3 million subscribers. Power Slap has 3 million subscribers. How the hell do they have 3 million subscribers? So I guess apparently there's a lot of people watching it. Apparently, let me. Cox, welcome back. Oh, look at Eric. Wow. Let me put this man out. Let me fast forward this nonsense. Wow, they actually wow. This is fantastic. The the Dana White is actually using a copy and paste method here for the power slap. They actually have like little embeddeds here before they go smack the shit out of each other. So before they smack the shit out of each other, they go ahead and they go to their house. They get to know these participants who are gonna get their face, hamburgered up. So first they have a little embedded before they get smacked, and then they go to the arena and they do this. They do some smacking. Wow, this is so entertaining. They even introduce you to the little dog at their house. Very entertaining. Wow. Wow, this is all right. Here goes the first smack here. Wow, these guys are saying, "Look, I like doing this because I'm not afraid." All right, I am not afraid. How do you get a slap score? This guy has a slap score of 1,044, and the other guy has like 950 or something. What is a slap score? Anybody knows about this? Inform me, man. I'm entertained right now. Let's see. First smack. Let's see how this goes. Let me see. All right, here we go. Ah, that was a bitch smack. That first smack was a bitch smack. I tell you what, if I was participating in this power slap, I would have to smack you so hard the first time because I'm not standing there to be smacked. I'm just not. You know what I mean? If I smack you and you're still standing, that's unfortunate for you because you're not gonna have anybody to smack because I'm out of there. I'm straight out of there. There ain't no way I'm gonna stand there and watch you smack the shit out of me. That ain't happening. All right, here goes. Here goes the other smack from the other guy. Here we go. All right, here goes one. Dang, he's putting that shit to the waist. Oh, he smacked the shit out of that dude. Woo! He had to take a little breather there. His knees got weak. His knees got a little jello. You know, my gosh, Dana White. He Oh, that was a foul. I guess it's called clubbing. I guess if you like use your forearm or some part of your arm or something like that, and if you come a certain way, I have no idea. But this is some entertaining shit right here. Dana White. Oh my God, this guy with another bitch smack. Dana White is pulling out all his little tricks here. He got the UFC little project there. He got Power Slap, little project here. Very, very interesting, this thing is. All right, here we go. He's going to smack the shit out of him with his right hand. All right. What's up, Hababi? Hello, hello. Welcome to the channel. If it's your first time, please subscribe. Please like. Oh, he smacked the shit out of him. Oh, that one fell. He felt that one. He fell to the ground. Like and subscribe, guys. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. It helps me build my channel. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. I'm going to keep grinding. You already know. Second time. Oh, thank you, Hababi. I appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Right now, we're past the point about talking MMA, and now we're talking about Power Slap. I'm just here watching some Power Slap. He just smacked the shit out of this guy, and I'm waiting on the other guy to smack him back. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. All right, the other guy is getting up. He gave him dap. I would never give somebody dap for smacking the shit out of me. There's no way I'm getting up after you just put me on my ass and giving you any dap. There's no way. No way. I mean, I'm gonna have an attitude the whole month. Kidding me right now? No way. Like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. All right, let's see this smack. Let's see this smack. Oh, he smacked the shit out of him, but nothing came out of it. The guy hardly moved. Do you compete in MMA? Do I compete in MMA? No, I've never competed, but I've trained MMA. All right, I've trained MMA. I've competed in Muay Thai when I was 18, 19 years old. I did compete in LA boxing back in Connecticut, and I competed twice in Muay Thai, but never in MMA, never in mixed martial arts. Oh, he smacked the shit out of him. Johnny just fell down to the ground. I don't know who in, like I said, I don't know who in their right mind. I wonder how much money you have to pay Dana White to sit there and get smacked. I want to know that. Because if I had to watch that, I would like to see Dana White and Joe Rogan go at it. Somebody needs to put up some money for that. Dana White and Joe Rogan. Power slap. Book that shit. I'm watching it. Do you compete in MMA? Do you win both Thai fights? And do you still train? Do I still train? No, I don't train anymore. Just busy life, you know what I mean? But I do keep the same regimen. Like there's still things that I do train personally by myself. That over the years, because I've trained in Muay Thai, it adapted to my own real life of how I like to work out. And did I win both fights? Yes, I did win both fights. I did win both fights. However, the first fight was much harder than the second one. The first one was much harder than the first one. I mean, the first one was much harder than the second one. The second one was fairly easy. Thank you for asking, Hababi. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Let me lower this down. I don't want to get copywritten right now, but this is crazy. Chama. 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 All right, here we go. We're going to go with another. Here we go. We got two other individuals right here. He's in a pool. Wow, they had like a whole. This is so crazy. They had like a whole Ultimate Fighter for the power slap guys. So they put him in a house with a whole bunch of different power slap guys, and they all competed. That's interesting. Another copy and paste method here that I see Dana White using. Here it is. He's showing his family another trip to the airport, another embedded series. Here we go. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go, guys. Oh, he smacked the shit out of him. Oh, he smacked the shit out of him, man. Like and subscribe, guys. If it's your first time on my channel, please like and subscribe. I appreciate y'all so much. Right now, I'm watching Power Slap. All right, we were talking about MMA in the beginning. Right now, we're past that point. We're at the almost a 40-minute mark. So right now, I'm talking about Power Slap and how ridiculous this sport really is. I can't believe it's a sport. I can't believe you can watch this. This is interesting, man. These guys are willing to do anything. These motherfuckers must be broke. Have you? What do you mean, have I? Have you? These motherfuckers must be broke. Train Sambo or BJJ? Yeah, I've trained Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's funny because I trained more Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu than I did Muay Thai. Oh, he smacked the shit out of him, and that dude just looked at him. He just looked at him, just straight looked. I don't have a belt. I have hours. Um, I'm older. I'm an older person, so back then, it was really hard to find. Um, it was really hard to find, black belts or even brown belts. Most of the people that I trained with and around with back then, they were like purple belts, I believe. Now you can find a black belt anywhere, but back in my day, it wasn't about you being given a belt. It was more about just your hours. You know what I mean? So yeah, I can't say I rolled with I rolled with blue belts, I rolled with purple belts, and I rolled with brown belts. Um, yeah, and I've held my own against them. Blue belts is not really, yeah. It's a game until it's a stamina game with a blue belt because a blue belt knows enough tricks and knows enough defense to get out of some of my tricks, but I know some tricks that some unorthodox tricks that blue belts don't know, that purple belts might know how to defend. Second instructors at my gym are black belts and one student. Uh, Purple is like 30-40%, and blue and brown belts are 40%. Then rest is white belts. Yeah, man. Yeah, back in the day, it wasn't like that. Back in the day, um, there was that that I knew of. There was like two black belts in Connecticut that I knew of that were close by that area, and there was like maybe I want to say one or two black belts in New York that were obvious, like Gracie Jiu-Jitsu gyms. Uh, Serious? Yeah, yeah, man. Back in the day, you couldn't. I'm older now, you know what I mean. But back in the day, you couldn't find a black belt. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, you can find a black belt and whatnot, but you had to go out of your way to go train with a black belt. It's not like now where like you go to every gym and every gym has a black belt or multiple black belts. Like, nah, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that at all. So yeah, I have hours. But yeah, guys, if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. How many hours do I have? Man, you know, I have my. I'm not gonna get up now, but I was gonna get up and get my Brazilian Jiu Jitsu book. I actually have a book. Um, yeah, I actually have a book of like my diary of. I basically wrote all my hours, of how many hours I was having when I was really training, like really really hard. There was a point in my life where I was training Brazilian Jiu Jitsu for like I want to say 9 to 10 months, like going consistently. I want to say 4 or 5 days a week. And I remember I wrote down in my diary how many hours I did that time. And if I had to put it all together, you'll have to roll with me. Yeah, you'll have to roll with me for you to be like, oh, what belt are you, or how many hours do you have? Because then once you roll with me, you'll be like, okay, this fucker, this fucker got some tricks. Because that's the I can't say I only have my diary is only for like 9 months worth of my Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, but that was at a different gym. I've trained at other gyms as well, Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. So that was just that one particular moment in my of my life. So you'll have to just roll with me. Right now, I probably weigh like 165, 160. That's probably what I weigh right now. Um, but yeah. Oh, same weight. You see, yeah, yeah, yeah. So you'll have to roll with me. You'll have to roll with me, and we'll go rounds, and you know what I mean. We'll figure out who who has more experience. I guess you know what I'm saying. I used to train at the American Top Team, and then I switched from the American Top Team to the another gym called the Jungle, MMA Jungle, and those were my two last gyms that I went to. But that's it. That's those are not. I'm not. I don't really go to gyms anymore. Um, yeah. Is this in New York City? No, no, not in New York City, not at all. This is in Florida. This is down south. You feel me? Down south in Florida. I haven't been to New York City in years, and I don't plan on going back either. To be honest, yeah. Like and subscribe, guys. If it's your first time on the channel, like and subscribe. But yeah, hi Bobby. What you looking to get a rolling session in or something? You trying to roll? I'm in New York City right now. Man, you in New York City right now? Well, you know what? I tell you what. I tell you what. I'm most likely gonna go to New York anyway. I will roll, but too far away. Hell yeah, too far away. You kidding me right now? No, but yeah. If one day I'm over in New York City or something like that, I'll get up on my live here and shoot you out, Hababi, a shout out, and ask you if you want to roll or not. But yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Why not? I'm always up for a good roll. Uh, I recently went to one of my boys' gym, and his friend, I believe he's a blue belt now. Yeah, he's a blue belt. I rode against him, and we went for like I want to say almost 2 hours. We rode with each other for like 2 hours. Phenomenal time, but afterwards, now that I'm older, oh man, ice bath for like every day. I trained in gym in New York City and gym in upstate when living with grandparents. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. That's good, man. Keep training, huh, Bobby? Keep training. You know what I mean? Keep doing your thing, man. Regardless of how anything or everything turns out. From what I learned from my experience is that MMA and mixed martial arts it adapts to your livelihood. So, like I said, I haven't trained Muay Thai in so long. I haven't trained Brazilian Jiu Jitsu in a while, but it's a part of me now. So like the way I work out, you might see like old tricks of wait, that's what we do in our Brazilian Jiu Jitsu days. That's how we prep before we actually start rolling. And you might see stretches, some Muay Thai stretches there. So yeah, MMA just adapts to you. So keep going with it, man. But yeah, man, this power slap shit, it's insanity, man. It's insanity. I still can't understand how you're gonna stand there. How you can just stand there like, go and smack the shit out of me. Smack me. Smack me. And you get smacked and you're getting your brain cells just out of there. How do you train? Because I see these guys. If you watch this power slap, I see these guys. Is a guy holding a mitt, and the power slap guy, the one competing, he's like, hi, he's hitting the mitt. But I'm like, how do you practice for that? How do you practice? Like, well, you need the right angle, you need the right trajectory. You know what I mean? How do you practice? I train Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, wrestling, Sambo, Muay Thai, and a little bit of boxing. But yes, power slap is crazy subject. It's fucking crazy. And boxing, yeah, I did boxing. I did a little boxing, and you know what? I got my ass kicked. I'm just being honest with you. I went into a regular boxing gym, and you got to know who you are real quick. And the type of fighter that I am is I use my distance. So I like using my distance. So I like using my legs, my kicks to set up my punches, and then eventually that setup will set up an encounter where we're close enough where I can grab you and I can take you down and use my Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. I got my ass kicked, man. When you can't use no ground and pound, you can't use no wrestling takedowns. You're just using these in your head to get out of the way. It's like there's only so much I can do to get out of the way, and I got my ass kicked, man. Those boxers, they know how they move their feet and they know how to put combinations together. I could tell you that much. I hate not being able to throw leg and uh, keep kicks or knee kicks or whatever. Okay, yeah. Yeah, man, you can't do that in boxing. It sucks. It freaking sucks, man. I got my ass beat, and it's okay, at the end of the day. But yeah, but this right here, power slap, this right here is fucking insane. I don't know how they could just stand there. I really don't. I really don't. This is crazy right here. Crazy stuff, guys. Here we go. He's gonna smack him. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh my. I wish I could show you this. Oh my god. He smacked the shit out of him. He smacked him till fucking Saturday. Are you kidding me right now? What's today? Thursday? Holy shit. Friday? Larry Wheels versus Power Slap Guy. Why can't I show? Uh, just because I don't want to turn my camera. You know what I mean? I don't want to turn my camera or whatnot and show where I'm at and shit. But yeah, eventually I'll end up doing that. If you guys like this, I'll end up doing this side by side type of situation where I'm watching Power Slap and you guys can watch with me what I'm watching, because this is absolutely insane. This guy's gonna get smacked again. Larry Wheels versus Power Slap Guy. I don't know who Larry Wheels is. Who's Larry Wheels? Let's see. Larry Wheels. Who's that? Oh, Larry Wheels. He's a power lifter guy. Yeah, Larry Wheels loses. Larry Wheels loses. 100%. 100%, man. Obviously, there's a practice and a strategy to the way you're smacking a person. You know what I mean? Oh, he did lose? Look at that. Pfft, I didn't even know. I didn't even know, and I called it right. Look at that. But yeah, like I said, there's obviously a strategy to smacking a person, especially when you're a professional power slapper like these individuals. And from what I could see, they got it all, they got it all right. Got KO first slap. I'm telling you, these guys got it, bro. They be going down all the way down to their ass and bringing it right here. Boom. 1, 2. And they bring it all the way here. And you bring it down and yeah, bang. It's all strategy, man. I would have never thought there was an actual strategy to smacking a person, but obviously there's a strategy, man. These guys are just baiting each other to a pulp over here, and we're paying top dollar to watch this. Soon we're gonna watch people fight in a pool, and they're gonna throw water at each other's eyes and make each other blink for they don't see the next combination coming. I think that's the path that Dana White is taking, to be honest. Yeah. Like and subscribe, guys. If you're new to the channel, you need to subscribe and like. Please and thank you. I appreciate you. I've been here for 54 minutes. On the 1 hour mark, I will be getting the hell out of here. All right? I watched some of those pool MMA fights Oh, you too? You too. That's the reason why that's the reason why I mentioned it, because I think those are even more crazy. I'm telling you that everything is gonna be reachable. You're gonna be able to watch whatever you want when you want, and that's one crazy sport right there. When I remember I saw this Asian dude, he gets out of a car of like a BMW. He gets out of the BMW. He's trying. he, was, he was trying to Kimbo slice the situation, and he gets out of the BMW. He slams the door. He's walking, and I'm like, oh, where is this Asian dude about to fight? And all of a sudden, it's a pool, and he goes into the pool, and there's another guy there, and then they start scrapping. He throws water at the guy's eyes. The guy blinks for a half a second, and the guy puts him away with a combination, knocks him out, walks out of the pool, has towels on and whatnot, cleans himself off, gets back into his little BMW, and drives away. I was like, that's a badass Asian right there. But you know what else is badass? Two individuals fighting in a pool. Watch some guy ground and pound underwater. Really? How do you grind? Oh, people are getting creative out there. They understand that people out there are broke. They broke and willing to do anything for money. That is a that is a badass Asian. Didn't I, right? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You kidding me right now? That description that I just gave you, tell me that's not a badass Asian. That's what I thought. I was like, man, that's a badass Asian right there. He just whipped some ass in the pool, grabbed the towel, cleaned himself off, and drove off in his nice BMW and shit. I'm like, man, I'm not joking. That happened? Oh, you're not, bro. I have to see that now. I'm gonna go ahead and search. I'm gonna search for that because I gotta see that, man. You said ground and pound in the water. How do you ground and pound in the water? The guy is KO'd. He's gonna die. I gotta see this, man. Man, I'm really not entertained by the whole Ultimate Fighter aspect of Power Slap here. They have like these group of guys in this house. Oh man, these guys are in each other's face. They look like they're about to fight. Oh, they're violent. Oh no. Oh man, this is not good. Oh, they fighting. Oh damn, they fighting for real. Holy shit. Let me pause that real fast. I did not think that they were gonna be fighting for real here. On the Ultimate Fighter, if you fight, you're getting kicked out. These dudes just threw some serious punches here in the kitchen, okay, over some power slap shit. And I think somebody's gonna go home. But that was a good little fight right there in the kitchen. It was like shallow pool. Got picked up, then mounted and pulled. That just sounds funny. You know what I mean? That just sounds funny. It was in a shallow pool. That's fucked up, man. That's some fucked up shit. You know what I mean? All right, guys, we got about a minute and a half going, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Like and subscribe, guys. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, these guys just finished fighting here in the kitchen. Oh, there's blood. Oh no, somebody got cut. Oh no, they fighting each other up in the kitchen. Now I know why these guys. Thank you so much with the subscription, man. I appreciate it, man. We got a minute left. 1 minute left. We'll be on the 1 hour mark, and I'm out of here, guys. But I'm gonna leave you with this. All right, I'm gonna leave you with this. I think Power Slap is crazy. It's a crazy ass sport, and it's gonna leave a lot of men with, a lot more less brain cells. I'm heading out for the night. Have a good one. You too, man. You have a good one. Thank you, Hababi. Have a good one, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna leave you guys with that one. I think Power Slap is a crazy sport. I think the UFC needs to do a better job, and I think Dana White needs to be more creative when it comes to promoting the UFC and the UFC fighters. Stop all this copy and paste shit.